Flula, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on My Spy, The Eternal City.
Thank you. Thanks for speaking with me.
No, I appreciate it. Now, when I didn't know you were in the movie. So when you came out as an assassin, it really kind of took me by surprise because I was like, how serious are we going to see you? Are you going to have a lot more funny bits? And then in the end, it's a little bit more serious, but you have your moments. Talk a little bit about Crane.
Oh, well, very, very fun. Listen, I have to ask, what are those behind you? Are those emblems?
They are police badges. There
Oh,
are every year our station buys a set and it benefits breast cancer awareness.
that is awesome. Okay, sorry. Yes.
No, that's okay.
So, yeah, Bishop Crane is just a giant villain. As you said, very different from any role that I have ever played. And that was one reason I was so excited to play this guy. Normally, I play a guy who might seem like he's bad, or maybe he's rude a little bit. Maybe he like cuts me off in traffic, not maybe he just literally ruins my entire life with violence, which is what Bishop Crane does. And it was very fun because, as you said, I think people are expecting, if they even know I'm in the film, are expecting a goofy guy, and that is not what they received. That's not the order they got from In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, and it's funny because when Pete cast you, I was speaking with him a little bit earlier. He said he knew you as this serious person that they had auditioned, and then throughout the filming process, he found out, oh wait, this guy he's got a little charm to him. He's funny. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Pete and how that developed on set.
Well, it's great. We had never worked before, and I don't even think we have mutuals. So there was no reason for him to know my background. So it was very fun for him to be surprised because I was doing in this movie what I have never done before, and he was discovering things about me that I've always done before. So it was a nice little yin-yang circular discovery that was so fun. And I took it honestly as a compliment that he didn't know that. So it's very great.
Was there any moment that you can think of where maybe his ears perked up? Was like, oh wow, I didn't know that you could do that, or that you can recall?
Yes, there is a scene with Ken, Dave, and I where I have a line, and I know this is so vague, but I could see him noticing that that was not what he expected, I think. So it was fun to catch him off guard a little bit with my responses. I know that is so vague and not helpful to you, but yes, I do remember the moment, and it was fun.
Well, I'm sure he's watching every one of your, takes and moments. So anything will definitely catch. And now I got to know because you got some action sequences with Dave Bautista. He was a big guy. We've seen him in the ring. We've seen him in other films. We've seen him as Drax. What was it like for you to work with him? I know you guys have stuntmen in between, but there's some scenes obviously where it is you and him.
There's one entire fight scene. It's just Dave and I. Look, he's huge. And I needed to at least feel like I could get close to as large as him. So I did have to, put on some kilograms, get a little bit larger in the upstairs regions. But bottom line, he's a professional fighter. So it was so fun and such a fun acting opportunity for me to pretend like I'm not intimidated by this guy at all, which how was that possible? I don't know, but that's acting. So I just acted my tail off.
Now, one of the things that Pete was telling me also, and it's funny because I can go back and talk to you about it. He says it's easier to take funny people and make them serious than the other way around. What is it like for you as an actor to be able to now take a role where you're a little bit more serious and a little bit more invested in the role as far as like I am an assassin and that's really where my mindset needs to be.
Well, my hope is to do more of those things. I've never heard what Pete said before. That's very interesting. But I think for my brain, it's fun to try new things and do something new and tap into things that you don't always do. Some people pick up bowling or archery. I'm just picking up being an actual bad boy villain.
So what was the experience like for you? What did you take away from the role as far as playing something like that and maybe like, oh, I want to do more, like you're saying, want to do more of it. And what was your takeaway?
Oh, the takeaway was this was extremely fun. I want to do this as often as possible. Please sign me up for more very fun, exciting action films where I get to be incredibly rude. That's what I want to do. Please.
Well, there you have it. We heard from him himself. Sign him up. We want to see that too because we always love to see a wider range in actors because one thing I'm telling you is that I'm jealous of you guys is that you guys get to put on the shoes of so many different types of people and really go through their experiences as people. Do you find that as an actor to be great?
So fun. Yes, Manny, definitely. I think it's one of the very lucky things that you get to do when you get to work in this profession, is to try these things and to pretend you are someone else and see what that's like and really live in it. So very fun. Count me in. I'll be rude, but only on camera legally.
Obviously, you're a very nice guy based on the conversation that we had now. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for an insight on your role. I appreciate it very, very much. Congratulations. And I hope to see you more serious roles going ahead, and as well as some funny ones as well.
Let's do them both, man. Yes. Thank you very much, Manny. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. It was nice to meet you.
You too. Thanks a lot.